Okay, I think we're about ready to get started. So if you want to grab a chair, please do. Looks like everybody's got a drink and settled in. Our streaming feed is live, so we're streaming out to all the other locations. All right, let's get this show on the road. Thank you all for being here. Our humble nature as a company and our humble nature as individuals typically puts us in a spot where we're shining the light on others. We'll shine the light on the client, we'll shine the light on the project, we'll shine the light on the organizations and community organizations that we support. We rarely shine the light back on ourselves. But once a year, I think that's okay. A chance for us to celebrate CNS, our team, significant accomplishments, significant awards, and some really important and special recognition that we get to do at what we're calling CNS Celebrate. This whole show would not be possible without the work of a lot of people. Some you'll see today, they'll be visible. Terry Hopkins, Jen Smith, Mike LaMontagne are the visible parts of this. Others that are working in the background include Nicole DeZuba, Heather Rodriguez, Kelsey Bryden, Kim Sievert, Anne-Marie Pirano, Eric Quinn, and forgive me if I missed anyone, but there's been a whole team working behind the scenes to make this happen. A lot of work goes into this event, and I think you'll really enjoy it, get a lot out of it. So I welcome the CNS team together here in Syracuse. I welcome the retirees who have joined us. It's really exciting to see people that have retired from CNS come and join us, so thank you for taking time to come join us as well. And welcome to all of our teammates watching over the stream, being streamed out to all of our offices and those who are in remote locations. Obviously, some had commitments, they couldn't make it. They're still doing project work and other responsibilities. So here's our agenda for the day. I'm not going to read the agenda to you, but you can read that and see what our content will be that we'll be going through in terms of the awards, recognitions, and closing out with the major awards we make every year. One item you notice is not in the list this year are the holiday videos. We made a choice to take a pause from those holiday videos this year, but they will be back in the future. We certainly intend to restore that in the future because we know that's fun for the team to work on and really fun for the team to enjoy as part of this event, so those will be back. So let's move right into the business and individual awards. We're fortunate that our company and individuals get recognized in unique ways for the work that we do and the service that folks provide to the industries that we serve. So first up, in a fairly short order, having been stood up just about 5 years ago in Southern California, our tech company and tech work in Southern California was recognized by the Building Industry Association with the General Contractor of the Year award. It was an exciting receipt for them to be able to be recognized that quickly, and the great work that Corey and the whole team are doing there. So congratulations to the whole team in tech in Southern California, the work that they're doing. We're also recognized for the seventh year in a row as the best place to work by the San Diego Business Journal. And 6 out of those 7 years, we've finished #1 in the large firm category. And this is entirely as a result of the feedback they get from our team when they survey our team. That determines being on that best places to work list for the San Diego Business Journal. So we're excited about that. Moving into the individual categories. Airport Business Journal has a 40 under 40 list for those that are creative and innovative, advancing the aviation world forward. And Ken Gethers in our San Diego office, a part of the aviation team, has been named to that 40 under 40 list. And Ken exemplifies innovation, creativity, and moving forward and building the aviation system for the future. So congratulations to Ken. Kelly Yost, Great Lakes Service Group Manager in the aviation practice, was recognized by the Michigan Department of Transportation Office of Aeronautics as the Aviation Professional of the Year for the state. Notable in a number of ways. Kelly actually used to work for the Division of Office of Aeronautics before joining CNS. She's also played a really high-level role in the industry in the Women in Aviation Board, so she's really raised visibility for CNS, but more importantly, working really hard to create opportunities for women in aviation that have not had significant opportunities in the past. So Kelly's doing great work there and making great progress. Emma Phillips, project planner in our Buffalo office, part of the environmental practice, was recognized by Buffalo Business First for 30 under 30. This list recognizes people that are making significant contributions to their companies and making significant contributions to their communities. And if you've met Emma and know Emma, she's fiercely determined to make a difference in the community and does great work for us and for the communities that we serve. So thank you, Emma, congratulations. Melissa Stern, Business Development Manager in our San Diego office, building the brand of CNS for both CNS Tech and for the engineering and design business as well. Melissa was on the list, a finalist for the Businesswoman of the Year for the San Diego Business Journal list. Melissa does a lot for the business, but she also does a lot for the community. I think it's notable that the work that she does to help the unhoused move on and advance their lives to a better place. She works really hard in that, plays a key role in organizations in Southern California, so I'm really proud of Melissa for that. Congratulations. Reed Stewart, sometimes I wonder if Reed used to be a hockey goalie, because he's really good at deflecting any compliments about Reed's work to the team. It's about the team. But I'm really proud and excited that Reed gets recognized individually for the work that he does as Project Superintendent of the Year by the BIA. Very well deserved, so congratulations, Reed. A lot of notable ones. Eric Wing, who steadily and steadfastly works in the BIM world for us and supports pretty much the entire company, recognized on an international scale at the BIM Coordinator Summit that happened in Dublin. He was awarded the Hero Token of Appreciation Award. And I see Eric clearly as a hero, the work that he does, the way he delivers, and some of us sometimes take for granted how notable Eric is in the industry. He's an author, he's highly recognized by his peers across the globe, and this is a really significant award for Eric, so I'm very proud and congratulate him. And Will Yu was just last month recognized by UKG at their conference with the Insider Knowledge Knockout Award. So not only is Will our go-to when we're trying to advance things in UKG, he's a go-to for others that utilize UKG across the industry. So he's recognized by that organization for the work that he does and the support he provides to others. So please join me in congratulating for the business awards and the individual awards as part of this segment. Some of you may know, some of you may not know the roles that a lot of our teammates play in industry organizations. I'm not going to read the list to you because you all can read the screen, but a lot of our teammates play roles in the industry organizations that we work together with, that we're part of, to build the brand, build the visibility, shape policy, and shape the future for CNS and the world. So really appreciate this. I know this list is not exhaustive. I imagine there are lots of folks that play other roles that are too humble to be able to share it with us, but this is great work by all the folks supporting the industry associations. Even more notable are teammates that are actively and passionately engaged in their communities. To improve communities is the first part of our core purpose, and these people are committed to that at a personal level. And I know lots of other teammates are as well, but I just want to recognize the folks here that are playing important roles in community organizations to make a difference. to really make a difference in people's lives, to make a difference in the world, to make a difference in the community. So thank you to everyone in these community organizations that are making a difference for people day in and day out. Okay. So we're fortunate that project work we do also gets recognized, and we receive awards for that from a variety of different organizations. So instead of going through slides and reading them to you this year, we decided to put together a little video package to share with you the project awards that CNS received this year. So if we can roll that video. So for the roles that our team are playing in the industry, in their communities, and for the awards that we've received as a company, please join me in a round of applause for our entire team. And just a note on the project awards, I think what we do is often taken for granted by the society around us, but that's okay. But what we do is important, and it makes life possible for the communities that we serve. So I think it's so noble and important that we do that. We often forget it when we're in the throes of a project meeting or the challenge for a deadline, but don't forget how important the work is that we do for the communities we serve. So as you came into the room, or for those online that watched the feed, you came into a scrolling slideshow of service awards, which are the milestone anniversaries for our team. You would have noticed, if you counted, that 66 teammates in that opening rotating slideshow have achieved 5, 10, or 15 years. So 66 members of our team. We've got 19 teammates that are at 20 years or more at CNS. In an era when people are moving around quite frequently and they don't have a career, I think this is important to recognize. It's notable that people stay at CNS for their careers. They stay for such a long time because it's such a unique, special place to work. that's what's kept me here, and I think that's what's kept all these people here as well. So it's a really special place, and we need to recognize that. So first up, Randy Beam. Randy's in our Phoenix office in the aviation group, and Randy plays dual roles in design and then spending time out in the field, monitoring and managing construction. Very low key, gets his job done, gets it done well. Randy's a very friendly, nice man to interact with, and he's celebrating 20 years. So congratulations, Randy, on 20 years. You can clap. It's okay. Janelle Phillips, principal administrator in CNS Tech, takes care of keeping things organized and moving, and works with the team to support them, gets things done, and gets it done in a very straightforward kind of way. Janelle is celebrating 20 years with CNS as well. Congratulations, Janelle. Mark Arner in our transportation group in the highway department. Mark works on a wide range of projects, from the colossal, the I-81 project, to smaller trails and other types of projects. And Mark is celebrating 25 years seeing us. So congratulations to Mark on a quarter century. Nora Brown, one of the unsung heroes in IT, does a lot of database work for us. Worked with her way back in the day on the database system that we built to provide for our sound insulation programs. Made sure that system ran effectively and never had any hiccups or problems with it. Continues to do that type of work for us today. Again, working in the background but making sure systems work for us. So congrats to Nora for 25 years of service. Bob Catalina is in the CM group. And the number on the slide is a little bit misleading because Bob actually has more than 50 years of experience in construction, 5 decades of experience. And we get the benefit of Bob's experience, knowledge, expertise, and his easy way with people. And so we're really proud to have Bob as part of the team and congratulate him on 25 years at CNS. Jim Craig and the transportation group in the bridge department. Jim's involved in a lot of things, including our federally funded, locally administered projects, lots of other things that Jim has done in terms of the bridge work that he does. Gives me great self-confidence to know I can drive over a bridge that Jim was involved in. Makes me feel better. And to know that two of the projects that he's led has won awards in his career, as well as a number of grants that he's been able to secure for our clients to help them build their bridge projects. So I want to congratulate Jim on 25 great years. Tony Seipert, Aviation Group, has really modeled, I guess, self-sacrifice, if you will. The amount of time he's spent out in the field monitoring and managing construction projects, giving it up, being away from home for extended periods. That's not easy duty. That's not easy duty, so I want to recognize that. So thank you, Tony, for the 25 years of serving CNS. Eric Daniel, Buffalo office. Learned a lot of interesting things about Eric. First, a dual degree in physics and civil engineering. That was a new one that I just learned recently about his expertise, the work that he does in civil infrastructure, serving a lot of different client types and delivering projects across different areas. One other thing I noticed recently is the commitment level of Eric. He's a committed person to the company, both thinking deeply about what's important for CNS and our future, and in the midst of being out on vacation, running the combine, harvesting corn, he dials into a Zoom call. Had a momentary glimpse of the inside of the combine. So that's a level of commitment that Eric has to make sure he's connected to the company and playing a key role. So thank you, Eric, and congratulations on 25 years. Tom Horth in the aviation practice in Syracuse. Tom's playing a role these days in the aviation facilities practice, kind of the startup and growing aviation facilities practice. And Tom's probably the only project manager I'm aware of that a sitting governor called to check in on the status of a project when Governor Cuomo called him in the middle of the project and wanted to make sure it was going to get done on time for a photo op prior to the election. So handled that well. I can't imagine a call from Governor Cuomo was a very pleasant one, but Tom did a great job with that. So thank you, Tom. Congratulations on 25 years. Jack Olbermann, structural engineer at CNS, again, worked on a wide range of projects, serves across various market sectors, very talented structural engineer. As I looked at the photo that we're putting in there, and I don't mean this negatively, Jack, but very serious look on Jack's face, but I want my structural engineer to be serious, right? So serious structural engineers do serious work, get things done, and again, have high confidence, and Jack does great work, serves our clients well. Things as small projects up to, and then including things like the Orlando terminal project as well. So Jack, thank you for all the hard work and 25 years of service to CNS. Kevin Pugh in the aviation interior design practice. Kevin's a designer and works on a number of different project types. A lot of work for parks, and some of the works that they do on our on-call work for them. Taking utilitarian buildings and making them functional, attractive, useful for our communities to be able to use, and really be almost transparent to them in their use of those facilities. So Kevin does a great job there. So congrats on 25 years, Kevin. Now we're in the 3-decade category. Greg Fairman in our Jacksonville office, or from Jacksonville, is where Greg is based these days, but Greg has played a key role in aviation construction practice, both in managing complex projects like the extension of the runway at Providence, the Grand Rapids project that he was there for multiple years, and then really transforming our construction practice for the aviation group from kind of archaic days to a more modernized digital and team-based environment. So Greg's done a great job in that transformation of our construction practice. So congrats on 3 decades, Greg. Yael McKee in our aviation planning practice in the Buffalo office helps airports determine their long-range plans and helps them sort out environmental complications. If you want to get a project planned out, get through the environmental process, Yael is key to making that happen. It has dealt with some of the most complicated, significant, controversial projects we've dealt with in the environmental process, and does a great job, always steady with a smile on her face, and takes really good care of the clients and the community. So Yael, congrats on 30 years. Vic O'Brien, Buffalo office, leads from our civil infrastructure team, leads a lot of the work that we do from our Buffalo office, including some of the work we do across some of the educational facilities, sports facilities, some of the other work that Vic handles. Does it great again. Very dedicated to CNS, very interested in helping support the business, and very focused and motivated. So thank you very much, Vic, for your hard work. Congratulations. Larry Celeste, 35 years into his career at CNS, project engineer, office engineer in the transportation practice. Served other parts of our business as well, played important roles on other market segments as well, but is the go-to person to make sure things get done. Larry's unassuming and quiet, but gets the work done. I've always enjoyed interactions with him. Really good teammate, so congratulations on 35 years, Larry. Mark Chambers, 35 years. The work that he does, a lot of his work he does is serves the municipal clients that we support. I know that's not easy work. I know it's demanding work. I know some of the developers that you interact with are a little demanding too, so we've had conversations about at least one that I was familiar with, so great work by Mark. Thank you for all your hard work, dedication, and commitment, and 35 years, Mark. Congratulations. The other Chambers. At 40 years, 4 decades of service, Dave, so that's just amazing to think about that kind of level of commitment and dedication, and the work that Dave has led, some of the more complicated works, the Griffith Sky Dome, some of the other things that Dave's been involved with, and the work that he's done at CNS. And I know whenever I interact with Dave, I always walk away with a smile on my face. He has a way to lighten the mood, make you feel better no matter how bad your day is. You walk away from interaction with Dave and you just feel better. So great work, Dave. Congratulations on 40 years. John DeLeo, plumbing engineer. Again, one of those people that just goes about their work steadily, consistently, no drama whatsoever, but gets it done. Easy to work with, easy to talk to. Really nice individual. I've always enjoyed my interaction with John, although they've been limited in my career so far, but I really enjoy that, and congratulations on 40 years, John. And we're going to finish out with a 45-year tenure at CNS, Ed Regan. Ed's done it all. He's worked across various lines of business, for CNS. He's currently in the CM group. He spent a few years in Cleveland managing and getting that office going, getting the Quieter Home project going in Cleveland. Lots of other work that he's done across the business. Delivers, gets it done. Again, no nonsense, no drama, just gets it done and always easy to interact with. And I've learned a great deal from Ed in my career about construction. He's taught me a great deal, so really proud to be a teammate of Ed's, and congratulations on 45 years, Ed. All right. Now, the bittersweet side of this is the retirees. We've had a few folks here in the room that have retired. I'm simultaneously sad to see them leave CNS, but simultaneously happy that they get the chance to move on to that next stage of their journey. So we want to celebrate those that have retired from CNS in 2023. First up, Steve George, 48 years of service to CNS. I know Steve has kind of come back in a very part-time role already, so he's still going. But Steve's, again, just a great individual, very friendly, very kind, very pleasant, great engineer, great designer. So thank you, Steve, for 48 years of service. Jerry Getter retired earlier in the year after 17 years of service at CNS, and obviously had a career before that, but did great work for CNS as well, and he moved on to retirement earlier this year, so congratulations, Jerry. Jim Hurley retired out of the Buffalo office after 23 years of service to CNS. Not unlike Steve, he's kind of come back already for some other roles to play again for CNS, so it's good that we get that return and people come back a little bit and do some work to keep themselves occupied, but can still enjoy the good life of retirement. So we're excited about that for Jim. So congrats, Jim, on 23 years in retirement. Mr. Palin, 35 years of service, lots of different parts of the business, and finished out leading the construction management practice. I spent time with Jeff when he was in the aviation practice, and again, Jeff's just a steady, straight ahead, no nonsense kind of individual, got things done. Always enjoyed my time with Jeff, and certainly miss having him here, but glad he had a chance to move on to the next stage. So congrats to Jeff. Anybody know these two guys? Obviously, we have to recognize John Spina and John Trimble for their amazing service. John Spina, first for 48 years of service to CNS. Great, stellar career. John, thanks for everything that you've done for CNS, all the seeds you planted, all the things that you made happen that really put us on a pathway to success. So thank you, John, for all of that. Congrats. John Trimble, after 33 years of service, he went off to retirement and enjoying a different lifestyle now, I hope, a better lifestyle and more relaxed lifestyle for John. Though I'm sure he's not just sitting around knowing JT, he's doing lots of stuff. But I'm just thankful for the two of you, all that you did to position us for success, and how easy you've made the transition for all of us. So thank you for that. So congrats, JT. So this is a to-be-happening retirement. So Mark will be retiring at the beginning of next year, but we want to make sure we recognized Mark's impending retirement because it's coming so soon. We want to make sure we recognize that. Well-deserved, well-earned after the 35 years of service we just talked about in Service Awards. So I want to wish Mark all the best in that next phase of life. Congrats, Mark. So at CNS, we work hard, we like to have fun, we like to serve our communities, and we love our time together as a team. So we sifted through and did our best to find a bunch of photos to illustrate that. So we've got another video package for you on our year-end review to see kind of things that happened throughout the course of the year. to make that a little more special than just some photos of our team, we also decided that the music track should come from our team. So the music you just heard was from Starting Off Red. It's a Syracuse-based trip-hop and post-punk. Trip-hop was a new term for me. Influenced alternative rock project fusing heartfelt lyrics and sultry sounds with driving beats. Formed in 2016 by our own Taisha McNeil. And bandmates include Wendy Sassafras-Ramsey, Ashley Kessler, Michael Grafassi, and Gretchen Purser. I hope I got those pronunciations right. But amazingly talented musicians. If you go on YouTube, you can see some performances. And we've actually got a song at the end to take us out too. So thank you, Taisha, for providing the music for us. All right. So this next phase is the award phase. So first, sorry, I did that. Screwed up second time. So next up is going to be an update on the CNS Foundation. We formed the CNS Foundation back in 2019 as a means to give our team decision-making over where our charitable donations went. Take it away from the executive, take it out of the board. These decisions are made actually by the team as to where our charitable money goes. So Mike LaMontagne is the board chair, and I'm going to have him come up and share that. Mike?
Thanks, Michael. So yeah, just really want to take a minute to highlight, really, obviously, our core purpose is, part of our core purpose is to improve our communities and really show how both corporately and personally we back that up with our time and our money. So first, I'd be remiss if I didn't thank the board for all their time that they put in each year to do this, but I specifically wanted to mention our 3 new members, Allison, who came in and took over the treasurer role, which is no easy feat, especially after a month like we just had with our food bank donations and the amount of checks that we process, but as well as Justin and Francesca for joining our board. But the whole board has been great to work with, and our meetings are monthly, but they are fun. So getting into the dollar amounts, really, again, everything that we do is driven by you, and what we do with our money and what we do with the donations is a result of what's close to your heart. So the biggest thing we can do that by is with our actual corporate donations that come in through requests to the board. So this year we had 75 of those. So far, these are all through November, and roughly $150,000 of that money, of money went to those organizations, whether it was galas, golf tournaments, or donations straight to organizational purpose that they had. If you remember from last year, we made a push to try to increase the amount of volunteer time that we're logging. We definitely know that more people log time, but they, as Michael mentioned when we started, humbly don't put that time in. But we do ask folks to log their time because it helps us keep track, it helps us tell our story. I'm happy to say that between last year's 1,800 hours and this year's over 3,000 hours through November, we've definitely increased that amount. But the reason we do that is because it also gives you the opportunity to take that time that you've spent and turn that into cash. So if anybody puts in more than 40 hours, they're able to take a $500 donation to the charity of their choice, and you can see we've had $9,000 worth of that effort. But also, if you're putting your own personal money towards an organization that you care about, CNS will match that up to $5,000, and that can be in small increments to different organizations to make it go as far as you'd like. And we also started to do UKG campaigns this year where you can make direct donations out of your paychecks and the foundation would match. Those were semi-successful. We'll look to be doing those more in the future. But lastly, just highlighting really this time of year, for those, most of you may remember that years ago we decided to forego corporate holiday cards to our clients and mailers, and decided to put that into just straight money that we can donate to food banks. So there's 19 food banks associated with our office locations that we were able to donate in different increments depending on the number of folks and the reach, just shy of $20,000. And those checks were just sent out on Tuesday, and those go to many folks who get to hand deliver those and make a show of that, and it's great to see. So really, it's, I definitely appreciate the role that I have and being able to work with the board, and it's great to see everything that we all do for our communities. Thanks.
Great. So now onto the award phase of the program. So our first award that we're going to present is the MAC Award, and Terry Hopkins is going to present the MAC Award. Terry?
Thank you. It is certainly an honor and a privilege to do this. The MAC Award was established back in 2007 to honor community service, and we named it after Orrin McMurray over there, right? Where is he? Is he over there? I knew you were. All right. So it was named after Mac because he did so much community service. He worked with veteran groups, youth development groups, educational groups, all kinds of things he did, and he continues to do that. And I knew we got the name of this award right because even this past year, Mac was given the Career Achievement Award for his service to the Longhouse Boy Scout of America. So he continues to serve, he continues to get awards, and continues to get recognized. So, Mac, thank you for setting the precedence. So this year with the MAC Award, you know, I usually like to tell you all the great things and let you guess who it is. But in this year, I'm just going to tell you a little bit and then spill the beans, because this year we're picking a small team of people that we think really did a great job. So we selected the small team because they do donate to their time individually to their passions. But together, they're kind of like a little powerhouse. They do a lot of things to bring our community together, work together, and bring our team together. And I'll tell you a little bit more about them after I tell you that the 2003 MAC Award goes to, in alphabetical order, Elizabeth and Jim Harder. Why are you laughing? So what do they do? So they bring, not only do they help us serve the community, they do bring people together, and they help serve our culture. So for many years, they've organized food fests, so chili cook-offs, comfort food cook-offs, and somehow dessert is weaved in there, which is fantastic for me. And they get volunteers to do that and ask people to donate and bring books for children that go to the Samaritan Center, which is a soup kitchen here in Syracuse, New York. They've done that for years, and really bringing people together to break bread, share the table, and do good. That feeds our culture in so many ways. We love that. But it's not just in Syracuse they bring people together. This last year they did this, the Canal Ride Challenge, where they brought people together from our Buffalo office all the way to our Albany office, and they challenged us to walk, bike, run along the Erie Canal. And for those of you outside of the New York segment, it's about a 750 trail throughout the state that connects. To choose, actually, the whole board doesn't know what we did, so I'm not sure if they each get to choose a charity to give $2,000, they have to combine. We'll see. We'll see who dukes it out on that one. Come on over here for a little picture.
Make sure you're holding the right.
I got it right.
The right names on them.
So excited, I almost wanted to leave the stage so bad. No. Next up, we're going to do the JT Award presented by Jennifer Smith.
Thank you. So for those of you that know John Trimble, our former CEO, and if you don't know him, he's sitting over here to my right, you know how passionate he is about mentoring others. In fact, a few months ago, JT was awarded a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Technology Alliance of Central New York, which most of us know as TACNY, for his contributions to engineering, mentoring, and support of the STEM community. So congratulations for that. CNS is very proud of its mentoring program, and we want to recognize outstanding mentors for their hard work. So in recognition of this, and to honor JT when he retired, last year CNS started the JT Award. This annual award honors individuals with long records of encouraging others to realize their full potential and to find ways to achieve their best. So we had several nominations this year, and it was very difficult. It was very fun, though, to see how many mentors there are and how many mentor relationships. So that was the fun part, but it did make it a difficult choice. Our winner, as selected by the mentoring committee, was described as someone who consciously takes younger team members with them to project meetings, client lunches, and industry events to enable them to build familiarity with clients and comfort with client interactions, which is really important, I know, especially when you're starting out in your career. This individual also encourages their team to get engaged at board level or as a member of a strategic industry organization. This has resulted in several individuals taking board positions, which is great for CNS, as a whole, just to raise our visibility, but also for the individuals who are joining those boards. This individual is exceptionally humble and gentle in the way that they lead, which was described as very JT-like, which I would agree with, and consistently takes a back seat by encouraging younger, less experienced team members to lead project meetings, presentations, and public stakeholder efforts while remaining engaged and ready to step in, just in case they're needed. This individual's positivity is described as contagious. I would agree with that. One teammate who came to CNS later in their career really summed it up best by saying, this individual stands out as one of the most effective and admired leaders and mentors that they've encountered throughout their career. So for these and many other reasons, it's my honor and privilege to announce the 2023 JT Award winner as Dan Riker. So Dan is in our Buffalo office, and hopefully as I speak, Emma is handing him his award. They were either going to be in the car, hopefully listening, or in the office, so hopefully she's handing the award. Make sure to take a picture, or Heather will get me in trouble. And again, congratulations to Dan, it's very well deserved. And now, I will turn over to Michael for the main event.
Nice job, Jen. Thank you. Great. So in my role, I get the prestigious honor of presenting the Founders Award. And this year, Matt Wenham took leadership of organizing and putting together the process and getting the information out. So Matt couldn't be here in person. He's in Cleveland, but we did record a brief video of Matt telling you about the process, selection issues, and that. I did want to make a note here that is named in honor of Mike Calacerinos and Frank Spina, founders of CNS. And Mike was the business guy, took care of the business side of it, and Frank was the people person. And this really brings together what we espouse, being business people, but also being people. And so here's a little clip of Matt telling you how the award was put together this year.
To those of our team out west on the Pacific Coast time. My name's Matt Wenham, and on behalf of the Worldwide Board of Directors, I had the privilege of coordinating this year's Founders Award. In honor of Mike Calacerinos and Frank Spina, CNS is proud to annually present the Founders Award. This award symbolizes the professional excellence, customer service, business fortitude, and corporate goals of the CNS companies. And in keeping with our strategy, the award recognizes those who consistently demonstrate our core values of authenticity, team spirit, integrity, and all in, and those who demonstrate our strategic anchors of client centricity, excellence, value creation, and the best people and talent. It also regularly provides service at a level that exceeds expectations. The Founders Award recognizes employees who have contributed most significantly to the quality of CNS's services to either internal or external clients, and who have contributed to the management and leadership of the company at their career at CNS. For more information, you can go to the Founders Award page on the link and see a list of past recipients. This year we got 6 excellent nominations. Thanks for all the people that made those nominations and contributed to them with valuable information and great recognition of teammates. And with that, we'll give the presentation back to Michael Hoteling to recognize the nominees and the recipients. Thanks. Have a great evening.
Thanks, Matt. And just want to thank Matt for taking leadership on this. This is a big effort to put together and lead solicit nominations, so it was really well done. As Matt mentioned, we had 6 individuals nominated this year for the Founders Award, and the recipient or recipients of the award get a plaque, their name on a plaque in the lobby in Syracuse, and a $3,000 check as part of that recognition. So we have 6 nominees, and the video submissions by those that nominated them are part of a package we're going to play for you now.
When I think of the qualities of a Founders Award candidate, I think of the hard work and caring that Mike Calcerinos and Frank Spina put into building CNS. I am nominating Steve Battles for this year's Founders Award along with several co-sponsors. Here are some of the testimonies from those sponsors. Anne-Marie Perano says Steve always goes above and beyond, exceeding my expectations with his technical knowledge and proficiency. He is a team player and just a great person to work with. Elizabeth Harder said one word that describes Steve is all in. Steve is always willing to help and solve issues. He demonstrates an all-in attitude with his approach to customer service, and I know he is dedicated to helping us as a company be successful through his tenacity for problem solving. He has shown excellent customer service in our interaction.
Steve Battles for the Founders Award. In all my years here at CNS, I don't think I've ever found anybody who's as dedicated to just getting stuff done as Steve. If there's ever been anyone who embodied the values of CNS and what it means to be a CNS person, it's Steve. He's truly dedicated to the company. He's dedicated to what we do. He's dedicated to making the CNS team the best team that it can be. He's proud to be here, and we are proud of him. We're proud to have him on the team, and he makes such a difference that most people won't even know. He doesn't ask for the accolades. All he does is continue to do his work, continue to make things better, and I'm glad that he is a nominee for the Founders Award this year.
Brando here, nominating Chris Bruback for the Founders Award. Chris is very deserving of this award, not for just one reason, for multiple reasons. Chris doesn't just work a little hard. Chris works his butt off. And every day he comes into work and finds time to show and teach and extend our knowledge of electrical, airfield lighting, and all kinds of other aspects of the job. Chris isn't just good at electrical. He can do pavement design. He can do all kinds of things. He is a well-rounded engineer. He exemplifies all the CNS core values. He is 100% all in, and I believe is very, very deserving of the Founders Award this year.
Chris is deserving of this award because he always puts 100% into whatever he is doing, whether it is making sure the client gets the best design for their needs or making sure you understand the concept of your design. He will take time out of his busy day to sit down with you and fully explain everything until all your questions have been answered. It is this all-in attitude that shows why Chris is deserving of the Founders Award.
Hello, John Persee here in full support of the nomination of Chris Bruback for the Founders Award this year. When I think of the Founders Award, the words exceeds expectations comes to mind, and that's something that Chris definitely does. Relatively newer to the group, been with CNS for a couple of years, and Chris is usually overwhelmed with projects and clients, and he never hesitates to pause and take the time to teach and mentor when questions are asked. He never cuts corners, and he's always thinking of our clients first. So yeah, Chris has been with the company for over 20 years, and he's a perfect example of someone that deserves the Founders Award. Thanks, Chris.
Hi, I'm Wendy Harrower, and I would like to nominate Tony Derricks for the Founders Award. Tony began his career in the Detroit program. He relocated to the Cleveland program, and he was hand-selected to come join me in Louisville to run our construction team. Tony is dedicated to the success of our program, as well as to the success of all of our other quieter home programs across the board. Tony embodies the CNS values and is all in. He has an exceptional way to communicate with homeowners to take them off the ledge when they become disgruntled. His dedication and attitude are very inspiring daily. Tony is a man of his word and a man of integrity. Whether he is working with a client, with a homeowner, with a contractor, he shows up in a professional manner and has a great attitude every day. He is a leader in our group and the most seasoned teammate that is sought out after for his construction experience. He gives 110% no matter what he's doing to get the job done. Tony's often requested by other departments. I truly believe that the founders of this company will take pride in knowing that Tony represents CNS and is a recipient of the Founders Award. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dennis Scheid, and I've been Tony's supervisor since 2006, and having worked alongside him in Cleveland, I echo what Wendy mentioned regarding his nomination for the Founders Award. Tony is a consummate professional and team player, and he's always putting other people's needs and priorities before his own. Tony truly cares not only about his teammates at CNS and the clients that we serve, but each and every individual resident that he interacts with on a daily basis as part of his work at the Louisville Quieter Home Program. I could not think of a more deserving and dedicated individual who lives the CNS culture than Tony Derricks, and I believe he is most deserving of this award. Thank you.
Oh, hey, Dan Riker here. I just want to throw my support behind Cody Martin's nomination for the Founders Award. Probably don't know this. Cody has a very unassuming character, but Cody's worked on some of the most important brownfield sites in Buffalo. Harbor Center, Sabres use the Twin Rink for their practice facility. It's also a hotel. The Conventus Medical Center, 8 stories of brand new office building. 201 Ellicott, the city's first downtown supermarket in about 50 years. The Duville Medical Center, the Mentholatum, which is 50 market rate apartments in a great development. And Cody does this very quietly and very unassumingly. He has a great character about him. He's doing a great job teaching our younger staff about brownfields. Clients absolutely love him, and he's just a pleasure to work with. So cheers to Cody, and thanks, Cody, for so much great work, and I hope you win the award.
Sometimes excellence flies below the radar because it's so constant, it's so consistent that each day doesn't stand out from another. Cody Martin has been flying below the radar for way too long here at CNS. His performance from day one has been exceptional. His commitment to his work, his commitment to his clients, his demeanor as a teammate in the CNS Buffalo office has been exceptional. We are working with all of the top development clients in Western New York, largely because of their trust in Cody, in his competence, in his manner of solving problems, his relationships with the regulators, his character, and his responsiveness at all hours. And I just want to nominate Cody this year for the Founders Award. Well-deserving young man, well overdue. Thank you, Cody, for everything you do and everything you are as a person.
Kels, we need to talk. Trying to figure out these soffits between the bathrooms and the kitchen for mechanical. Do we have a direction on that?
Right, yes. So we're gonna end up softening the whole kitchen.
Okay, good. All right, well, sound good. I'll go let those guys know, and I'm gonna run the office. I'll be back in a couple hours. Call me if you need me.
Will do.
All right, thanks. Hello, CNS. It's that time of year, award season. You know what that means? It's time to give out the Founders Award.
The Founders Award is a very special and honorable award here at CNS. Something that many have cherished and looked forward to.
Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Oh, hey, Reed, how are you?
What's going on? What are you doing?
I was just talking about the importance of the Founders Award.
Oh, yeah. When did you win that? What year was that?
I never won the award.
Oh, you want me to talk about it real quick?
No, I got it from Aaron. Thank you, Reed.
Okay. I'll talk to you later, Corey.
So as I was saying,
Hey, what's going on with the framing for the corridors at Vista Lane?
I just got off the phone with Kelsey. Thank goodness she explained the whole load bearing issue to me, and the slopes were good.
That's great. This elevation over here with the curb and gutter, gotta get that figured out. Can we get that taken care of? Is that something you guys got?
Kelsey's already on it. She's
Kelsey's
already
on
taken
it?
care of it.
Cool. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Oh, what about the homemade event? I can't make it.
Don't worry, Kelsey's on it.
Hey, Corey, what's up?
Hey.
Here you go. Hey, what's up with the phase 2 hold down yard? How are we gonna handle that with the neighbor? Did we get that figured out yet?
absolutely, Kelsey's on top of it.
So when we built this office about 4 years ago, it was very important for us to represent our founding fathers, Mr. Mike Calcerinos, Mr. Spina. 55 years ago, they started CNS companies, and here we are today, and I am honored that I get to nominate somebody for, hold on, I gotta take this call. Kelsey,
Hey, Reed. So I'm checking out this wall by the elevator shaft, and I think if we jog it out by about 4 inches, it should fix the problem. Cool. So if you could get out here when you get a chance, and we'll review it with the framers, that'd be great. Cool. Awesome. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Heather Robinson, and I want to nominate Dwight Wethy for the Founders Award. Dwight and I are both working on projects at Alfred State College with SUCF. Whenever I need assistance, whenever I need guidance, I know that Dwight will be there to lend a helping hand. Dwight truly embodies the Founder Award. He has a great attitude, he has great team spirit, he really is a valuable team member to CNS and somebody we should aspire to be.
Hi, Jeff Robbins here, and I'm honored to be a co-sponsor for the nomination of Dwight Wethy for the Founders Award. With Dwight, I feel that he amplifies the CNS core values. Authenticity. What you see is what you get. No hidden agendas, always striving for what's best for the project, the client, the team, and the company. Team spirit, always working for the best of the team, no ego involved, always modest, always working through issues together, and utmost mentoring of the younger staff members of the team. Integrity, always striving for the best, not just looking for the easy way out, not just telling people what they want to hear. All in. When working with Dwight, he's right beside you, taking ownership and working till it gets done.
My name is Gretchen Persbacher. I work for the State University Construction Fund, and I'm the project coordinator for the Alfred State Infrastructure Project. I've worked with many talented design professionals, and Dwight Wethy is unquestionably among the best. He's also probably the most humble, which is why I'm fairly certain that he's looking a bit uncomfortable right now. I know he doesn't crave the spotlight, but in this case, I hope that he'll accept some heartfelt praise. Not only is Dwight a skilled engineer, he is also simply a wonderful person to work with. We often stress the importance of teamwork as the key to a successful project, but that could be a hard ideal to live up to. Somehow Dwight makes it look easy. When confronted with a problem, he doesn't panic or become defensive. Instead, his approach is, how do we solve this together? This attitude has led to innovative and effective solutions to the challenges we faced, and it has also been at the very heart of what has become a truly cohesive and collaborative project team, a team that I am both grateful and proud to be part of. I am so happy that Dwight is being recognized for his hard work and his commitment to excellence, and I sincerely hope that I will have the opportunity to work with him again in the future.
So there you have our 6 nominees. And regardless of the outcome, I hope all of you are emboldened by the support you see from your teammates. This is one of the most special things about this CNS culture is how we support each other, raise each other up, and do it in a very humble but meaningful way. So congratulations to all 6 nominees. As you can imagine, when the board got together on November 27th to make the decision, not an easy decision by any stretch of the imagination. But we did make a decision to award 2 Founders Awards this year. So we are making awards to 2 of the 6 nominees. So our first award winner for this year, join me in congratulating Tony Derrick for receiving 2023 Founders Award. Assuming all went well, Wendy Harrower is handing him his plaque and his check right now in the Louisville office. And I wish we had the technological range to be able to cut to the office for the presentation, but we don't. So the best we can do is a little video clip that tells you a little bit more about Tony and shows you who Tony is.
What drew me with the career with CNS is seeing how they treated their people. I worked as a sub for 3 years alongside CNS, and they had always treated me as I was CNS. When I got an opportunity to jump on board, I didn't hesitate. The team I work with at CNS keeps me coming back and fired up and making it feel like my bad days are not so bad. We go into people's homes where they live in and making a positive impact. I have a passion for that still after 17 years. I love that. So that's what gets me going or keeps me going. I have been able to be well experienced in being in different areas of the country at different times in tens of thousands of homes. Guam has a program similar to our residential sound program, and I got the fortunate opportunity to go to Guam to help train their staff to run their residential sound programs how we do ours in the States. But I would say to someone who's interested with CNS is don't doubt it. Take it from someone like me who started off as a sub, who started off as a minority, who didn't think they would ever have a chance to be looked at as a leader. If I can do it, you can too.
Congrats, Tony. So our second recipient of the 2023 Founders Award is Dwight Wethy. Dwight, please come up. Congratulations. Very well deserved. Very well deserved. I'm very proud of you. Great work. So we have your plaque. And the check. So congratulations. Thanks for all you do. Very well deserved. Very well deserved. Very proud of both Dwight and Tony and all the nominees. Thank you all for your hard work, and thanks for those that nominated them. 2023 has been a year of change at CNS, in case you haven't noticed. Probably the most significant amount of change in any given calendar year we've ever seen. Change in senior leadership, change in other leadership positions, change in organizational issues, change in people retiring, change in people that have decided to take a different pathway and exit CNS. So what a lot of change. But what has held CNS together, has always and always will, is our culture. When I'm in small group conversation with our team, and I ask them, my first question is, what is one thing that stands out to you about CNS that keeps you here? Invariably, it's 2 things. Not 1, but 2. It's culture and people. Whether they've been with us for 6 months or 45 years, I hear that time and time again. And we are different. You won't hear that at the other firms in our industry. We have something really unique and special. We have our challenges, no doubt, but I know we'll overcome them. So I encourage you, as we roll into celebration here, and we roll into a celebration for the holiday season, whichever holiday you celebrate, to be mindful of our team, be mindful of our core values of integrity, authenticity, team spirit, and all in. Let that guide us in all that we do to make our communities more resilient and sustainable and improve them for the people that we serve around us. I'm grateful to play the role that I play. Thank you for your support. Thank you for feedback. I really appreciate it all, and I'm thankful for all of you. And as we roll out to a celebration here in Syracuse, we have food and drink here in Syracuse. I'm expecting all the other locations have arranged that as well, so this is time to celebrate, enjoy a little social time together. And as we roll out, I thought the song Birth by Taisha's band was a great way to roll us into celebration. Thank you all for a great 2023. Looking forward to a great 2024.
Running out of line, holding my breath. Mother, may I deliver myself? Dress me up right, label me well. Brother of mine says to know thyself. Give me time. Give me time. Give me time. Give me time. Give me. Hold it all in. Give it a name. Dress it in makeup. Cover my shame, my shame. Father up high, I know my place. A whisper of my means, move out of my way. Give me time. Give me time. Give me time. Give me time. Give me.
All the food is in the hallway out here. Just give us a little time to move some chairs. Thank you.